Some things are built to last. Tested by the elements, proven by time, engineered for whatever comes next. Summertown Metals. Strength in every storm. Building dreams that last.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather at noon.
Well, good Wednesday, everybody. Taylor Plott here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center with a check on your forecast. Another fantastic fall day. Today, abundant sunshine, a little bit of a chill out there, especially with that breeze. I'll tell you what our high temperatures will be today coming up. I'm also going to be talking about our rain chances coming up over the next several days. Weekend, looks like we might have some showers, maybe some storms to deal with. So let's get right into your forecast. First off, live look from our Arctic Air Skycam network. You notice the Pulaski camera shaking a little bit. It is a little breezy out there. Could be seeing some gusts around 15 to 20 miles per hour today. But the good news is not a cloud in the sky, as you see right here. Well, actually, I take that back. There might be a little one right there. But for the most part, we're just looking at abundant sunshine across the area today. Fantastic fall day. Get outside and enjoy it if you can. Current temperatures, there's that little chill in the air still. It's still 63 degrees in Fayetteville, 63 in Lewisburg, 62 in Waynesboro. It's up to 67 in Florence right now, 66 in Huntsville, 63 in Moulton. Everybody generally staying in the 60s today. We're talking about 68 to 69 degrees, but there could be, like Shoals, getting up to around 70 degrees today, but still feeling absolutely fantastic. High pressure moving on in from the west. That's keeping our fall-like weather in place today, and that will still be the case going into the day tomorrow, but we'll start to rebound our temperatures just a little bit once we get into tomorrow and eventually the rest of the week. So for today, temperatures generally in the upper 60s to around 70 degrees with abundant sunshine, maybe a passing cloud or two around. Here are those high temperatures today: 68 in Huntsville, 68 in Rogersville, 70 in the Shoals, 67 in Fayetteville, also 67 in Lewisburg, Pulaski, and Lawrenceburg, 68 over in Mount Pleasant. Going into your evening, with the clear skies, it's going to drop our temperatures very quickly, getting down to the middle 50s by 8 p.m., eventually the upper 40s by 10 o'clock this evening. So if you do have any of those evening plans, you're going to need that jacket for sure, especially if you're out late. Now, overnight lows tonight will be a little bit warmer than what we saw last night. We're still anticipating upper 30s and lower 40s, but there should be a lot more lower 40s out there this evening. Overnight lows, 39 in Lewisburg and Pulaski, 38 in Fayetteville, 39 in Hazel Green and Meridianville, 42 in Huntsville, Rogersville, and the Shoals, 43 degrees over there in Cherokee with those clear skies. Going into the day tomorrow, I mentioned that we're starting a rebound from with the temperatures. We do expect more lower to middle 70s for highs on your Thursday with a lot of sunshine. Again, maybe a couple of passing clouds, but that's about it. Rain chances over the next 7 days. We're dry going into the daytime on Saturday. Once we get to Saturday night into Sunday, that's when our rain chances start to tick back up across the area. There's still some differences in some of the model guidance, so timing might change, but we do anticipate rain chances returning to the region once we get into the end of the weekend and into early next week. Good news is we're not expecting any strong or severe thunderstorms with this activity. Let's check in on the tropics because we do have Tropical Storm Melissa that is out in the Caribbean. It's starting to get better organized. It's been dealing with a little bit of wind shear, but it's getting more organized. The other thing is it's really not moving all that much. So here's the latest track and advisory from the Storm Prediction Center, the National Hurricane Center. 50 mile per hour tropical storm right now. Look at the movement, west-northwest only at 2 miles per hour. The pressure's down to 1,000 millibars. It's in a region that does not have a lot of what we call steering currents. The upper level winds are not really going to be moving this much at all. So you're going to see the cone here. It's going to be very compact, and then it starts to get larger and larger because there's still a lot of model spread on where this could go. The latest European model that I checked this morning has this eventually moving up into Cuba once we get into this time next week. The GFS, on the other hand, brings it over here towards Haiti and kicks it off towards the north. So there's a lot of discrepancies going on. The one thing that does look to be the case, you see that 3 right here, is that this should end up becoming a major hurricane. By 7 a.m. on Monday, according to the National Hurricane Center, a 120 mile per hour Category 3 hurricane is anticipated. I will say, based on how all the upper air pattern is across the United States, specifically the southeast, anything that will get close to the Gulf should easily be kicked away. So whether we anticipate this to eventually turn north and hit Cuba, or actually go a little bit further to the east, go off, hit Haiti, and then off to the north, I really don't see this getting into the Gulf of Mexico, but it will be sitting across the Caribbean for the next several days. So if there's any good news, we got a lot of time to watch this and actually see what happens with Melissa down there in the Caribbean. A lot of warm water down there, so it's got a lot of fuel to work with. It's just going to be taking its precious time to do what it wants to do. Taking a look at your 7-day forecast, temperatures over the next several days, generally in the 70s for the most part. Sunday with a bit more cloud cover and some of those showers and maybe some thunderstorms moving on through, probably looking at more of the upper 60s for lows. Once we get into the beginning of next week, showers continue to be a chance at least. Temperatures in the 70s for highs, 50s for lows. So the chilly mornings, they're not going to last too much longer. It's still going to be cool out there, but once we increase our dew points, that's going to be increasing our low temperatures, so we'll eventually get back up into the middle 50s for lows. But don't worry if you're a fall weather fan, especially the cool weather, temperatures getting down to the 30s and 40s. Don't worry, it'll be back. It just might take it some time. It's our latest forecast here from the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. Fred Gossage will be in at 5 p.m. to have another check on your forecast. Until then, I hope everybody has a fantastic Wednesday afternoon.
You're watching the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel.